If your channel's not growing yet or very fast, it may have nothing to do with your ideas, your editing, your thumbnails. It might be your video length. So what is the best length for YouTube videos? I looked at this channel, Done by Lunch Entrepreneurs, to see if I could find any pattern, and my top 2 videos from the last 6 months, one of them is 5 times longer than the other one. Plus, the online advice is all over the place. Some say keep it 5 minutes or less. Other people are talking about these 20 to 30 minute deep dives. But here's the truth. The number of minutes that your video is doesn't matter on its own. And I'll tell you why in a moment, as well as what type of length you should aim for if your channel is small or new. And just so we're on the same page, we are talking about long-form YouTube videos here, not YouTube Shorts, although a lot of the advice here can apply to Shorts as well. So let's start with the fact that there are a ton of people online saying you gotta make longer videos. Well, it's important for us to know where that advice came from. That advice came from YouTube saying we like longer videos, and if you are in the YouTube Partner Program where we share our ad revenue with you, again, this is me being YouTube here, then you'll make more money with longer videos because we can show more ads. But if your channel's small, you're not in the YouTube Partner Program, so that shouldn't even be a concern at all. Our focus overall should be not on how long the video is, but how much of the video people are actually watching. So if you feel like you're doing everything right, here's what might be silently killing your growth. People are not watching your videos long enough. So it's not about how long the video is, it's about how much of the video somebody watches. The more they watch, the more YouTube is going to push that video out to new people on an ongoing basis, sometimes for years. So the number of minutes doesn't matter, but can we at least have a starting point? That's what I would be thinking if I was listening to me right now. I actually asked ChatGPT to do some research online, and it came back and said 6 to 9 minutes is a nice sweet spot. Now, is that true for newer channels? We'll come back to that part in just a second, but I think 6 to 9 minutes is a decent range right there. But I want to remind you, I have this video on my channel that's approaching 10,000 views about how to start a podcast that is 24 minutes long, and then this other one about the Descript AI video editor that is approaching 25,000 views, and it's only 5 minutes long. So here's how to pick an ideal length for the next video you make for your channel, and everyone after that. First, decide how long it needs to be to cover whatever topic that you're covering or whatever problem you're solving, and don't make it any longer than that. Ideally, every one of our videos should be solving one problem for the viewer. So don't make a 10-minute video for something that can be solved in 4 minutes. Second, go into YouTube and actually do a search for the topic you're making a video on and look for the average length among the top 5 videos. That might give you an indication of how much is required to make a good video on that topic. And then third, consider viewer expectation. If I go in and do a search for reviews of this drone and your video is 1 minute, that's probably not the type of in-depth review that I'm looking for, right? So I want it to be longer than that. But at the same time, if it's 45 minutes, I probably don't need that much information before making a buying decision. Which leads us to the most important factor for smaller channels: aim for shorter videos. And here's why. Psychologically, people generally aren't paying to watch videos on YouTube with money, but they are paying with their time. And so psychologically, shorter videos are less intimidating and more clickable to viewers. If your video comes up in search and there's all these 20-minute videos and yours is only 7 minutes, even if you have a smaller channel, I'm much more likely to click on it to get my problem solved in 7 minutes instead of 20. Now, if you are struggling with growth, I want to show you one other thing, and that is how having less than 100 subscribers on this channel when I started completely changed my life. So combine what you learned in this video with the one on the screen right now for even bigger results. I'll see you there, and thanks for watching Done by Lunch Entrepreneurs.